My pastor once said, make sure you don't confuse ownership with stewardship. So I'm very happy that I have been able to help steward some of these bills. But it's you guys who own it. So I want to say thank you so much for helping us do that. Thank you, my colleagues. I want to recognize Rosie Mendez from Manhattan, Tish James from Brooklyn. Yay! And Brad Lander. My partner in safety throughout this whole thing. I definitely would not have been able to steward this as well without the partnership of Brad Lander. So let's give a round of applause today. These council members are standing tall. They voted for the discharge. They will be voting for the bill, and they will be voting for the override that we expect. Give them another round of applause for that. I want to make sure the cameras look at the cross-section of New Yorkers that are behind me. We have black, brown, maybe purple, orange. We have religious leaders. We have straight. We have gay. We have Asian. We have New York.
That's right.
And they've been with us from the beginning. Unfortunately, there have been two men that have refused to listen to New York and have refused to look at their own statistics. And I am one who has said, I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I believe both the mayor and the commissioner have done some good work. But the mark of good leadership is to say we tried some things, not all of them worked, let's figure out how to fix them. But instead, we have people who want to play leaders and pretend that every single thing they've touched has been good and has worked perfectly. That is impossible. There is nobody here that can have things work perfectly all of the time. And we've seen that in policing, and we've asked time and time again to sit down with us to discuss the issues. There are communities that are dealing with gun violence. There are communities that are dealing with the misuse of policing that is not working. And we've asked to sit down with these men. They have refused to acknowledge a problem. So New Yorkers have decided that inside of these chambers, the city council will stand up for them. And we've seen that happen on Monday with the discharge. It was a historic vote. And in a few hours, we're going to see another historic vote where we're going to pass the Community Safety Act against the objections of people who have gone from just bald-faced lies about the bills to living in an absurd, nonsensical land where this bill will be the destruction of the buildings crumbling behind us. That's right. And every time they talk, I believe they lose some credibility. That's right. The last thing I heard is we're now going to have to take down all of the cameras in all of the public houses in the city of New York. You're getting more and more absurd. I have the chair of the Public Housing Committee here who will speak. We've narrowly tailored this law to deal with bias-based profiling, period. That's right. We have funded cameras in all of our districts. We will do nothing to take those cameras down. I would ask that you please, at this late hour, stop lying, stop making some things up, and please come to the table so that we can all have safer streets and better policing. We will act where you refuse to do so. So I just want to again say thank you so much for the coalition that's behind me. Thank you so much for the colleagues that have stood behind me and have seen past the lies and the innuendo and the made-up things about these bills, and are going to vote to pass the Community Safety Act in just a few hours. So I want to say thank you again for everyone, and next up we're going to call my partner in safety, Council Member Brad Lander.